Right, well, the Black Mambas is just one anti-poaching initiative which has been launched in South Africa over the past few years to combat rhino poaching. Patrick Jordan is the founder of Rhino Revolution. He's in Hoedspruit near the Kruger National Park. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, the drop in figures, there were 1,175 cases in 2015 compared to the record number of 1,215 in the previous year. I have read that some conservationists are they're a bit skeptic about those figures. What do you make of them?
It's a very minor drop in numbers. It is something to be thankful for, that at least it hasn't increased year on year. But yeah, there are some cases that are not reported, and some carcasses that are found months after poaching because, well, they're difficult to find sometimes in the bush, which could cause a skew in numbers. But as I said, it's a good thing that the numbers are starting to level out at least.
Okay, now let's talk about Rhino Revolution. How successful has your group been, and what exactly do they do?
Rhino Revolution is a funding organization. We look for funding for various anti-poaching initiatives, such as the Black Mambas or a pro-track anti-poaching unit, both of which we have funded in the past and continue to look for funding for. We've also recently started a Rhino Revolution rehabilitation center, where we currently have 4 rhino calves and 2 vet nurses that look after them and raise them, with the hope of releasing those calves into the wild when they're ready.
So, Patrick, why is it that private individuals are having to form these anti-poaching units? Is it that the government isn't doing enough?
The government is, I guess, doing what it can in the national parks. The private sector doesn't get government funding. So, yes, we've turned to many private organizations like Rhino Revolution and others that focus on funding for the private sector to fund things like the Black Mambas and, as I said, other anti-poaching initiatives.
So do you take heart when you hear that the number of rhinos poached has dropped? I mean, you do, in South Africa, have 80% of the world's rhino population, and there are fears that they could be extinct within 10 years. But with this news of this drop in figures, do you take heart? Do you see a light at the end of the tunnel?
Yes, as I said, it is heartening to hear that at least the numbers are leveling out. That doesn't mean that we can relax, though. The numbers haven't decreased significantly to that the deaths are less than births. So the rhino population is still going to be decreasing. So yes, it does. I do take heart in it, but no, that doesn't mean we can stop doing what we're doing. It means we need to keep doing what we're doing and increase what we're doing. The idea here is to have 0 rhino poached.
Okay, Patrick Jordan, the founder of Rhino Revolution. Thank you so much.